second inning. No runs, no hits, one walk, and still a scoreless ball game between the Wings and the Red Barons on opening night, and we'll be back on 10 NBC.
We got a unsinkable reputation at Design Pool and Spa.
Design Pool and Spas came out, they took a look at the property that we had, and we knew it was going to be a very difficult job. However, the end result far exceeded our expectations. The quality of the workmanship has just been outstanding, and I'm very pleased with the work that they did. Quality organization all the way around.
We got an unsinkable reputation at Design Pool and Spa.
The Salvation Army is a force that's on the move. There's a little something for everyone in our thrift stores, and while you might appreciate the great value, every dollar spent here provides hope and opportunity throughout our community. The Salvation Army thrift stores, the best gift you didn't know you gave.
With the Salvation Army,
Everybody wins.
Rochester Red Wings baseball. It's a whole new ball game. Many things have changed, but not the great taste of Jenny Light. The Genesee Brewing Company and Jenny Light are proud to be a part of the inaugural season of Red Wings baseball at Frontier Field. To celebrate this monumental occasion, Jenny Light has issued this commemorative can. You can enjoy the great taste of Jenny Light at Frontier Field in your very own box seats. Visit the Jenny Light display at your local retailer and register to win.
Rich Funky with Joe Altobelli and Rick Hager. We move to the top of the third inning, and it's brought to you by your local GMC dealers, putting you comfortably in command. And let's go down to Rick Hager right now. Rick?
Rich, we're in straightaway center field, and this is one of the standing room only spots. They sold about 13,000 tickets for this game, and about 2,000 of those were for standing room spots, and this is one of them, and really not too bad a view. Sir, you like the view out here?
Wonderful. Wonderful.
How much is the ticket out here?
$4.
$4, and as you can see the whole field of play here and got a pretty good view of the stadium.
Absolutely.
Okay. Enjoying the game?
Wonderful.
All right, let's go back to Rich and Joe.
All right, Rick, thank you. Mike Robertson will lead things off here for Scranton in the top of the third inning. It'll be Robertson, Doster, and Flores. And hit on the ground to Ledesma short. He's been an active player tonight so far, and the easy out. Ledesma to Tommy Davis, and one away here in the top of the third, and that'll bring up David Doster. Doster, the second baseman, batting .333, 5 runs batted in from Fort Wayne, Indiana. Played in Scranton last year.
That's number 21.
Well, we've got another lineup change apparently here. We'll check this out here. That David Doster is wearing number 3. He just
that is David Doster.
A little change in his uniform. We didn't change the body, just the uniform. And the 1-1 pitch to Doster again, hit to Ledesma, who makes a nice play at shortstop, and 2 gone. Aaron Ledesma with his 4th put out of the night. And that brings up the number 9 hitter, Jose Flores.
Oh, he did a nice job. And he threw it on the run. Evidently, Doster has a little speed, and shortstop had to get rid of the ball quickly.
And Jose Flores out of New York City. And the first pitch is a strike. B.J. Waskes had a little trouble getting it back there to Zakinski. One of those nights kind of tough to keep your arm warm. And the 0-1. That's outside, ball 1. Flores in Clearwater last year, where he batted .228, had 1 home run and 32 runs batted in. The 1-1 tried to lay down the bunt. That's foul.
Yeah.
2 away here, top of the third inning. No score between the Wings and Red Barons. Apparently we have the mound to the satisfaction of the pitchers now.
As a rule, I don't like to see players bunt with 2 outs and nobody on. What it means is that you know that you don't think you can hit a double, or it means that you got, if you can bunt to get on, you better steal very quickly in the count.
1-2, Tommy Davis running hard for it, but out of play.
Because what you're trying to do with 2 outs is actually hit a double at least, so you can be in scoring position for a single or a base hit. And like I say, unless he thinks he can steal second base, he bunt for a base hit and then steal second base either on the first or second pitch. Because the name of the game is scoring runs when you're on the offense.
You bet. 1-2, fouled away. Both sides have gone 3 up, 3 down in every half inning so far.
Yeah, well, the double play helped the Scranton club. We did get our leadoff hitter on last inning, but he was erased by a double play.
That's right. Tolentino drawing the walk. And the pitch inside. Scott goes to 2-2.
This is the pitch he wants to get him on, obviously. Doesn't want to go 3-2 on a 9th hitter.
The 2-2, well, that's off his foot. That stings.
Yeah.
Jose Flores is in pain.
I've done that a few times.
Craig Strobel, the trainer, coming out to take a peek. Baseball set for tomorrow here and on Sunday against the Scranton Red Barons. Trying to find out where this hit him again, Joe.
Yep. Well, it was off the foot or the instep. Oh, man. I'll tell you, one time I hit one down on my instep. Yeah, it looked like it hit him right on the instep. It feels like your foot is bending the other way when you hit it down there hard. In the old days, they used to have that ethyl chloride they used to use in the old days. They don't do that as much anymore. It's that real cold spray that keeps the swelling down.
We take a peek ahead of the Red Wings. Coming up here in the bottom of the third, Waskis is going to lead it off, followed by Clyburn, who is still looking for his first home run during the regular season. As we mentioned earlier, he had a heck of a spring. We banged out 7 home runs in spring training. Had 18 last year, so we'll get our first look at Danny Clyburn. And then Willis Otonia is the third baseman, as the bottom of the order is coming up for the Red Wings. 2 away here as they continue to work on Jose Flores.
These both pitchers have had a nice easy time of it so far. I mean, they've gone through the lineup. They haven't made too many pitches per inning, and it's possible that they can get around the lineup at least one more time. Of course, the second time around in the lineup is a little tougher on the pitcher, but nonetheless, they've thrown a minimal amount of pitches, and they've done well, both of them so far. That looks just like a high fly ball to left field.
Easy fly ball to left for Danny Clyburn, and 3 away. So for Scranton, no runs, no hits, and no errors. Nobody left. It's a scoreless ball game on opening night at Frontier.
Today, she took her son to nursery school, went to the nursery, breezed through the grocery store, and 3 construction zones, all with a little help from her GMC Jimmy. It has over 74 cubic feet of cargo space, a concert-quality CD sound system, and room for 5, which is good, because tomorrow's actually a busy day. Right now, you can lease a Jimmy for just $289 a month for 30 months. Considering your schedule, hurry in and see your Empire State GMC dealer today.
Rochester is clearly the place to be on weekends. And the smart way to plan your weekend is clearly the Rochester Democrat and Chronicle, where the colorful, comprehensive weekend section is filled with information about the best things to see and do. Pick up the weekend section on Thursday. It's enough to see you clear through to Sunday. The Rochester Democrat and Chronicle, clearly Rochester.
In
As the Red Wings enter a new era at Frontier Field, the Lyle Avenue Business Association encourages you to do business with our merchants and continue the pride of the community.
Roncone's Restaurants have been serving Greater Rochester from the same Lyle Avenue location for 65 years. We've enjoyed growth and prosperity here and look forward to serving Rochester for a long time to come.
Tin City is proud to be a part of the Lyle Avenue community for the last 50 years.
And we'll be here to service our customers for at least another 50.
Keep the pride in Rochester and on Lyle Avenue. Shop the businesses where you live and work.
Weekday mornings at 5:30, there's only one way to start your day. News 10 NBC's AM Live. Join Rochester's best team in the morning, Rebecca LeClaire and meteorologist Keith Eichner, for 90 minutes of local news, up-to-the-minute weather, and live traffic reports. News 10 NBC's AM Live. Weekday mornings at 5:30. Live, local, and up to the minute.
And it's a lovely night at Frontier. We just had a marriage proposal. Brian Bienhauer proposing to his girlfriend. There it is. On his knees, on the warning track, which, you know, may say something about impending marriage. You're on the warning track. And she said yes.
Whammo. I'm getting a big kick out of watching Danny Mason back there. He's clapping,
he does it all, doesn't
smiling, yes.
I think he thought there for a moment he had to marry him. They got the tuxedos, might as well go ahead and do the whole thing, right?
Why not? Why not? Spend a couple more years in school and get your JP.
Bottom of the third inning, and this inning is brought to you by Walden Marine. And now is the best time to save on a great time at Walden Marine. And you look at B.J. Waskus, the catcher. And the 0-1 pitch. And that gets through. First base hit of the ball game. As B.J. Waskus takes the turn at first.
All right.
And the Wings have a base runner to start things off for the second straight inning. Tolentino walked last inning, but the double play eliminated him, and then Tommy Davis went down. Waskus is on as he gets it past Relaford.
Boy, he hit that ball right on the button, Rich. I mean, he drove that ball. It was very well hit.
That'll bring up Danny Clyburn, the left fielder, batting .208. 1 RBI so far this year, spent 96 in Bowie. We batted .252 and had 18 home runs. Waskus aboard here in the bottom of the third. Pitch from Lauer, in there for a strike. Clyburn, we said, had all those home runs, 7 home runs in spring training, 6 in the minor league camp, and 1 for the Orioles. He had to turn some heads, huh, Joe?
No doubt. You know, he's played, he's only been to bat 490, he's played 498 games.
Oh, boy,
that is really nice.
Base hit.
He can't.
And holding up at second base is B.J. Waskus.
Yeah. Well,
so the Wings dealt out a couple of base hits here.
Very nice
against Carlton Lauer. And the batter now is Willis Otanez.
Now there's the number 9 hitter coming up. You have it's early in the game, and you have a chance to either use this guy as a bunt man or try to break the game open and have yourself a big inning. Because what you really like to do is turn the corner, Rich, and that's have your leadoff man come up with nobody out. But it's possible, as a matter of fact, third baseman is playing in, and it's possible that they could be bunting.
So let's see if Marv tries to get him over. Hit on the ground is short. There's one, and the double play. 2 gone as BJ moves to third base. That's certainly not what Marv wanted.
No.
6-4-3, and 2 down in the bottom of the third after 2 straight base hits. And Waskus stands at third, and the top of the order now, Scott Bullitt. Bullitt grounded to first his first time up.
As you can see, the defense, third baseman is still playing in, especially with a man on third.
That's in there for a strike.
There's a lot of good leadoff men with some speed will take advantage of a situation. As a matter of fact, the third baseman was playing back. He'd probably definitely look to bunt a ball and beat it out and get an RBI and an easy base hit.
A 1 pitch. Outside, 1-1. Scott Bullitt, West Virginia native.
He threw him a nice change again. So far, he's thrown about 2 or 3 changeups, and they have all been good changes. He was way out in front of that pitch. And Larry Anderson was right. The pitching coach of the Scranton Wilkes-Barre Club said he had a good changeup, and he's shown me a good changeup tonight.
And the 1-2 pitch. Foul back.
The thing about a changeup when you're that size and you can throw the ball in the 90s is that it makes that fastball look so much faster after you get a guy way out in front on the changeup. He gets a little late on the fastball. He came right back with a high fastball. It's a very tough pitch to catch up to. There's that changeup again.
Nibbler down in front, off the mound. Nice play to get him for the out. The Red Wings do get a couple of hits, but they leave B.J. Waskus at third, and we've gone through 3. A scoreless ball game between the Wings and Red Barons, and we'll be back on 10 NBC.
Now is the best time to save on a great time. Walden Marine, you're equipped for it all with the knowledge and gear. Now is the best time. Get the right boat here. Now's the best time to save on a great time. Walden Marine. Now is the time. Right this now. Is the place. Right here. Make it a Chevy.
Now you can make it a Chevy for just $249 a month with the worry-free Chevy Lumina. Spring shipments are arriving daily at your Chevy dealer. And now you can lease a Chevy Lumina for $249 a month and choose a year's worth of gasoline or 3 years of scheduled maintenance at no extra charge. It's the best time ever to
make it a Chevy.
Just make sure you make it now to your local Chevrolet Geo dealer.
Wildbird Marketplace, Wildbird Marketplace. We're feathered friends, best friends.
If they could talk, they'd tell you where to go for what they love to eat. If a Wren or Jay could speak, she'd say our seats taste really sweet. Instead, they've left it up to us to communicate.
Wildbird Marketplace, Wildbird Marketplace. We're feathered friends, best friends.
We move to the top of the 4th inning, which is brought to you by your local Toyota dealers. Toyota, I love what you do for me. Top of the 4th, and the order is the top of the order for the Scranton Red Barons. Darren Burton will be the batter, followed by Delaford and Butler.
This is going to be a little testy inning. He's got the leadoff man coming up for the 2nd time, and he knows he's done a good job as far as getting the side out in order and pitching around the lineup for 3 straight innings. And now he'd love to get this 1-2-3 guy out, which might get him over the hump for the 4th and 5th.
Burton struck out his first time up. First offering is inside.
Pitching is a funny game. There are a lot of pitchers who can go around the lineup once and then not know what to do the 2nd time around the lineup. And managers know that, and that's why you have long relievers that'll go around the lineup once and then a manager takes them out and people wondering why they take the guy out. Well, he knows the 2nd time around he's not going to be able to do the job. I've had pitchers that you put them in a ball game 1 run down, Rich, and they do a great job, but you give them a lead of a run and they don't know how to handle it.
3-0 pitch is outside, ball 4. And Ryan's struggling with the leadoff man.
4 straight pitches, right?
So the Red Barons get a base runner for the first time tonight.
Now you're liable to see another thing about leadoff hitters getting on, Rich, is you're liable to see them in motion. By that I mean the 2nd hitter usually is a guy that can make contact. The leadoff hitter is a guy with a little speed, so you try to take advantage of it and use it.
It's the shortstop, Desi Relaford.
No, he
tries to lay down the bunt. And Laren Ledesma gets the force at second. Nice play by Ledesma, who has 5 putouts so far tonight.
Wow. I mean, he bunted that ball awfully hard, and I think he did it purposely, too. I think he was trying to drive it maybe by the third baseman. I've actually seen guys bunt doubles down the left field line. Hard bunts.
You take a look at it again, and Ledesma with a play.
That's a real good play by the shortstop, coming in on the infield grass and throwing behind him, and a nice underhand toss, and did it with accuracy.
Batters Rob Butler, who flew to left field his first time up. Aaron Burton at first base. Now he steps out. Pitchers got to love to see plays like that made, huh?
Yes, very much so. Oh, yes.
Now ball to
Taylor
second
made.
base. Force, there's one, and the first to double play. Kelly Gruber to Ledesma to Tommy Davis. And they're gone now in the top of the 4th. And we'll be back on 10 NBC as the Red Wings continue on opening night against the...
My partner. Right.
My reputation.
I deliver pizzas in it. What? I gotta count on a ladder all the time.
Toyota Corolla.
It's our first car together.
The ocean is always here.
What can you count on? In the past 29 years, over 23 million people answered.
My Corolla.
The 1997 Toyota Corolla, the most trusted car in the world.
Our Corolla.
It's Myers RV Midnight Madness at the Dome. 36 incredible hours of super deals on over 300 new and pre-enjoyed RVs. We're here at the Dome, where every RV is priced to roll. This 97 fold-down camper is lightweight, durable, and it looks great. It sleeps 6, has an outdoor stove and table for just $29.99. Myers takes almost anything in trade, and there's financing on the spot. Dozens of manufacturers and reps are here with once-a-year deals at Myers RV Midnight Madness at the Dome.
In the olden days, there were the pyramids, then the Great Wall. Today, malls. Now, Christo Ford gives us the 8th wonder of the world with Christo Ford's big, big, big showroom. Christo has made it easy to shop for a new vehicle with over 50 new cars and trucks to choose from. It's the biggest showroom in upstate New York. Lease a Contour or an Escort for only $98. Your choice. Maps provided, and please, no camping. Christo Ford's big, big, big showroom. The Pharaohs would be proud.
Well, welcome back to Frontier Field, bottom of the 4th inning, brought to you by Dorschel Lexus, who invites you to test drive a Lexus today.
Let's take a look at that double play again, last inning. Ball was hit sharp, but right at the second baseman. A nice feed to the shortstop, and he moved out of the way, got out of the runner's way, and made the good throw to first base. And he made a nice low throw to first, and it gives the first baseman a chance to stretch, Rich. And I kind of think both managers can't wait for another guy to get on and try to move him with all these double plays being made. Kelly Gruber took that pitch, blown away.
Couple of hits for the Red Wings in the last inning. See if they can keep it going here. And he took something off that for the strike.
Sorry, that isn't.
Kelly Gruber, who flew to right field his last time up. One pitch to Kelly Gruber. Foul back.
It's going to make the seats. Right in the runway. That kid caught that baseball.
Tony Tarasco on deck, followed by Jose Tolentino. And the 1-2 to Gruber. Inside.
He might be setting him up for a breaking ball away. There it is.
2-2, fouled off.
That looked like a fastball on the outside part of the plate. Down and away.
Kelly's a great guy. I mean, here's a guy that can really be, as you said, a settling influence on this ball club. A guy they're going to look to for leadership. Guy who's just happy to be playing again. And that's fouled on the right field side.
Well, you know when a guy sits out 3 years and comes back in, Rich, you know that he wants to play, and he's almost going to bend over backwards to help. And he's almost the type that might be a coach someday or a manager.
2-2 to Gruber. Hit the shortstop, Relaford. Over to Robertson. And the out. And what's better than taking in an afternoon ball game at Wrigley Field? Obviously, it's going to the Red Wings Cellular One Business Persons Special game at Frontier Field on Wednesday, April 16th against Syracuse. 12:15. Come on down for lunch with your favorite client or your friends from the office. And park at one of the participating downtown garages, and the RTS Red Wings Express will deliver you to and from the ballpark free of charge. For more information, call 423-WINGS for tickets. That one got away from the catcher. Tony Tarasco flew to left field his last time up. And that's fouled back.
A nice swing at a high fastball then.
Tony Tarasco was acquired from the Expos in '96. He was on the Orioles opening day roster and was the Orioles opening day right fielder. On May 12th, he was sent down to Rochester after batting .238, 29 games for the O's, and then brought back up, and as we said before, had that interesting playoff game in Game 1 of the American League Championship Series. Derek Jeter's drive in the 8th inning appeared to be about to fall into Tarasco's glove, or maybe bounce off the stadium wall, when 12-year-old Jeffrey Mayer reached up and grabbed the ball and went into the stands, and umpire Dave Garcia ruled it a home run, tied the ball game, which the Yankees eventually won 5-4 on a Bernie Williams home run in the 11th inning, if you remember that. What a play. Pitch to Tarasco. Wow. And the count goes full.
I can still see that play happening, Rich, too, in New York. Of course, everybody watches those playoff games.
It was played enough. If you didn't see it, you
absolutely.
You had to be in a cave somewhere. Foul back.
And I imagine it's also on the highlight films of the Yankees and the Orioles.
No doubt about it. And he's tired of talking about it. Ask me anything. Don't ask me about the kid.
Well, maybe Davey Johnson sent him down and said you should have caught that ball.
3-2 and foul.
Yes.
Batted .260 with a couple of home runs in 29 games for the Red Wings last year. Lost his bat, hit to the shortstop, and he's gone. And the play by Relaford over there. Let's go down to Rick Hager.
Thanks, Rich. We're with Stadium Director Jim LeBeau. You had the grand opening, the soccer opening, and now the baseball opening. How does this compare?
This is our third one, and I'll tell you what, I've enjoyed this more than the other two. I got really a chance to watch the whole stadium fill up tonight, and everyone's looking like they're having a great time.
Well, great job on getting everything ready last year and for tonight. We're standing in the Walk of Fame, first of all. Tell me how many bricks have been sold.
We have sold over 10,600 bricks. We've raised over $1 million. We believe it's one of the biggest and best brick promotions all over the country. And we stole the idea from everybody else, but as usual in Rochester, we just do it better.
And where does that money go?
All the money goes to pay off all the bonds. Like the county executive said, we're going to pay this bonds off. We're going to make the best baseball deal anywhere in sports. The community is going to pay this deal off, not the sports team.
Okay, thanks, Jim. Enjoy the night.
My pleasure, and I'm gonna. So, and thanks for Channel 10 and Rich Funky for tonight. It's been a great experience, and it'll probably be something that everyone's going to remember for the next 50 years, because I don't think in our lifetime we're going to open up another stadium.
Well, let's hope not, at least not for 50 years, like you said. All right, we're back to Joe and Rich.
All right, Rick, thanks very much. Thanks to Jim LeBeau. Count goes to 2-1 to Jose Tolentino, the DH. Came in batting .300, walked his last time up.